It is too late. I still have one more game changer. Yes, police now see you bubusa kra on can no I shall say okay. Anyway, we say Mr. Huntor, ask Akufo-Addo what is the relationship between him and his wife, Sewa Bruni. Also, is he dragging Al Jazeera to court? Question. Good evening, Sammy. God bless you. And Original TV Prince from Oyoko Ofrodia no Diabre. I say, Huntor, good evening. Please, Akufo-Addo has nothing better to tell Ghanaians. The old speech is coming again. Useless government. This was a good evening. I say, let me state it clear to Jane Adukwe Mensah that a river does not flow through the forest without bringing down the trees. She has failed for protecting the MPP thieves of going to jail from Nana Bedia to Abri and Odibiarose. I assure you, or say, until I assure you, MPP will come back again. I don't think far. I'm now sleeping. Okay, we will write in CDC Konase and Naba Mukakra. Because I check about Kamaben Fee Finance Water. Darling Huntor, I want Nana Toronto to repeat this tomorrow. That his mate is still the wise man God has given all wisdom to in Ghana's economy. Prosper, Kumasi, and Odiwibai. Hello, Huntor. God bless you for the great work you are doing for Ghana. Ghana is weeping under Akufo-Addo Bawumia, ill-managed economy. JM is coming to save Ghana by grace from 2025. Stephen Edifri Kaswa Budumpram. We say, Sammy, greetings. The worst government ever. And sometimes I wonder why some Ghanaians are proud of following or even wearing T-shirts. I call those people hypocrites. Shame on you, Akufo-Addo. Okay, Amalibana, tell us, how is NDC going to do it? If the economy not as a year, how are you going to repair it? Or track record way, or experience way, how they repair the economy?
Sammy? It is very obvious that Oshe Mpimpensua Ghana Yaba Bejinana Yenjina Ye and Yoma Mahama Jama Wampine Akufo-Addo Nina and so the Mpine Kano or du pont to a bofre, Nifisina Nemo. Or the atro near Kushi and a beji or mine dish so to Mampini. Na upon for a canon hold on by any nano. On one bass on the bomb mine home branam, one bass on be real mine normal asai. Mine Jinabia. The a coye 8 wasted years and for should be ambassador mine. That notwithstanding, NDC Bibian who are betting me take care by surprise because you need damage a binary them. A cost of that. Mamma Malka crap. 2016, that dollar to cedi no year force 372 pesos to $1. And then a 13 cedis. You know that. Bill, your debt to GDP, a 103%. That means you try 100% threshold. Say your bottle here in Shumia, just say I am macro my fifi until you buy a fiscal space now. A quenya beer any baby abium. And what I bind the domestic bondholders Timamufu or Mabo abine bush and I bind him into your mocha. If you so ye kaya do among say abandon him into your sakano. So ye can Kasankasi this is here so mine a chum 800 billion Ghana cedis. Unemployment yana ye 7% under NDC, Bradley hand over. They say 18%. So and what Osha inflation a Koya could do 56%. Almost about do 24 or 25%. All the same, no, and you're good. So, Osha, your lending rate 36%. Still very high. Osha taxes are by now so good. And you may force so business community. Everybody is crying. Okoye porter empty because a man for intimate imported mabium. Idea saying a man for great share nation. And what you shall make a foreign direct investment and also not declining completely. The confidence of the investor community in the Ghanaian economy and Nihobium. Until many businesses are relocated to Ghana and they are called other countries within the West African sub-region. Now, so your minor, the international business community, any investors or any confidence or economy ni mu na omo decide so move away and ya ho chire na o create e wo man ni mu so ehu enti NDC we are not oblivious to the problem wa ye kuta se sia asoman enunti na one of the measures ya proposal I be dealing with this downward trend and they say from time immemorial you're running the economy or manisika seminar around 8 hours. And you cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different results. Now, we are coming to transition the economy from the usual 24 hours, the usual 8 hours into a 24-hour economic program. That will ensure a continuous economic activities around the clock by focusing on maximizing domestic production on the areas that we have competitive advantage. Why should we import? Using the hard-earned resources here, import a more which will continue to fluctuate the value of our currency. It doesn't make sense. What kind of President Mahama? They launched 1.5 million broiler project to support the local poultry industry. It will do that same period need to reduce poultry import by 49%, almost 50%. Approximately 1.9 billion Ghana cedis, 497 million US dollars was saved in the economy before they used almost 1.2 billion dollars per annum imported frozen chicken, but we're able to reduce it by 45%. You get that? We have done it before, and we are coming back again to do it. Now, so companies are buying so much. Say they propose, 2016 economy, 2016 manifesto, the People's Manifesto, outlining a lot of lofty policy proposals. Number one was the big push. Now, allocated $10 billion. That $10 billion, will be invested in the economy, targeting the Ghanaian local contractors. You see me? Imagine, say, we pump $10 billion into the economy, targeting local contractors. Basic schools, basic market, basic roads, basic bridges, building hospitals, among other social and economic infrastructure. Not 10 billion Ghana cedis. Sorry, $10 billion. 6 billion Ghana cedis. So, 60 billion Ghana cedis. It's going into the pocket of these Ghanaian businessmen and Ghanaian contractors. A bit oil the economy of the country. Only wait my page on Manakwasi within a space of 4 years. Do you know the number of jobs it will create? As part of it, contrary to Mampini Kufuado, the tax waivers are ordinary bushel for to say Kosi Yentichi na kontasa onje over $113 million and from Kosi Bullman Hotel our airport residential area. No, President Mahama say these tax incentives will go to the Ghanaian businessman. It will go to the youth. Our way entrepreneurs, some person almost started up. Within a space of 3 years, you will not pay any corporate income tax, and you will not also pay income tax on your staff. Sasikano, plow back the profit, maximize your production, expand, and employ more hands. Now, where we are, after 3 years, you can pay your corporate income tax to the state and also pay your income taxes to the state as well. Government will make money out of it. In addition to that, local banks are President Kufuado and any Nyaba, Nyaba Kenoforiata, a Jumbonini Mim 70 or Majo Molasses Inano, President Mahama Soba Bemwa. We are going to return their banking license back to them. In the best setting full commission of inquiry to look into the banking sector clean up and the reasons behind it, and why Ghanaian entrepreneurs like Dr. Indum and others were targeted and collapsed their businesses, out of which expertise, people with over 10 years of experience in the financial sector, and no motifie, no bush for area and say, no, when we come, we restore the banks again for these people to be back to work again. In addition to that, Sammy, imagine that under the 24-hour economic system where the economy will not sleep, but we will run 24 hours around the clock, targeting agriculture and agri-processing, where farmers will be supported under President Mahama time. We say now agriculture input be fertilizer they free. Farmer service centers and cooperative associations are going to be formed across the country. The needed logistics and farming tools that they need so they can be able to produce more. And if they produce more, those goods they produce need to be processed. And when they are processed and add value to them, when we export even to neighboring countries, we will be able to generate sufficient income to come and support our economy. You get that? Now, look at mining, for instance. Now, I am a Nigerian President Mahama can say the mining laws I will create my idea over the years. That laws and benefit to a miner. And you be also to go to Kruma, Ghana, ye as a miner, ye dear in womb, and less than 5%. I mean, how? I am so happy, President Mahama can say the mining laws, the mineral laws in this country, the mining regime, those laws must be reviewed. There's a review here. Was say yes, also a promulgated laws a Bema Ghana and the full economic benefit in terms of revenue generation out of your mineral exploitation. So the buyer always you use taxes as government source of revenue, but rather the revenue generation basket would change from taxation and focus on our mineral income. So that we can get enough resources there to support our educational system, to support our health system, to support our agriculture sector, and produce more in order to provide an easy life for the Ghanaian public. Particularly, the 1 million job policy that we proposed in 2020 is still right on the table. And it all comes down to the focus of giving incentive to the business community. Because, also minimize the taxes. Emma importers. No more to me import, particularly goods are Ghana in the competitive advantage. At least, Becca said, as part of the 2020 policy manifesto, they can say, so import a car at the bar for commercial purposes, I can import duty at the port. You get that? The reason being that car on the bar to fuel, ube to tax also, right? Road ready, ube to tax. Even local lines, it's a car and cry, you pay something to government, you get it. So I don't know my car in your free or port when you panty mean claim boom. Now I'm from the Juma, now buy any son for sure. You get it. These are some of the things now you propose here, and they are still rife. So it is part of the effort that we are going to put in place to make sure that when we are able to create jobs for the youth in this country and be able to bring unemployment rate at this time to the barest minimum, not forgetting that we were building schools, we were building hospitals, we were building market, we were building IT centers among others across the country. Everybody will be engaged. And if the economy is run on 24 hours around the clock, we will be able to maximize production. There's a maximizing production we'll be able to export. At the moment, Africa Continental Free Trade Zone, Free Trade Area, say head office in Ghana. Do you think by far President Mahama created Exim Bank to support the import and the export sector of the economy? So the buyer, when more engage in this aspect, they will not go to the hassle from the usual banking or the traditional banking system, Kofa Collateral, Kofa Webra. But the Exim Bank of Ghana will be able to support this kind of business community to be able to engage in a successful business operations that will generate enough.
Finally, 1 minute, 2 minutes.
These are some of the areas that the next NDC government will look at.
Okay, so 1 minute. 1 minute. Then I will expect it from President Akufo-Addo, State of the Nation.
The last thing that I will expect from Akufo-Addo is any hope, because this government is dead on arrival. That's one of the Texas it will be like a funeral announcement, so to speak, and there's nothing good to expect, because over the years, as usual, Russian-Ukraine war, ade bi na fi so be twa bayre home na ma bayre mbo akese na ma na bayre ntimi anyeye ebi obesa ka se wasi hospital eche aban bia wayi kwan eche aban bia wasi ansa bia eche aban bia wode na no edo nwere da enwere kro no bedo no china. And we shouldn't expect anything from this old man. After all, his youthfulness has been lived and he's out of office. We can only hope, say, Ghana for Beka Yahu, near to about 2 abinagu, near Pammo Flokunyaso, that President Mahama government member, ever holding on accountable to the thieveries they have committed against the country, and also fight corruption, raise resources, and build the Ghana we want so that all of us can live in this country with joy.
Yada Senya Kingsley Haruna Amaliba Busia Anna de Jumadina BC Yesu Christ Amanatim Kama Chinimbra Yebedia. Mwamo send a message by Damwasi Mwamo Frey Damwasi Facebook comments here Damwasi Papa MCR and control Damwasi Midi this amount from the captain of the dress ship Yesu Christ Ama Chinimbra Yebedia. Good night. Original TV, Ghana ye Dini.
Hi, you're from Nana Dubai, Richard. A book